content creation. I have so much to say. Why did I start like this? Because what I'm going to say, telling you that I have so much to say, is because I have researched a lot of things. I've listened to a lot of things, and that is what made me to make this video. Let me first of all start by saying that there are two different things. There are differences between when you are on YouTube or you're on social media. Your aim determines what you get. What do I mean? A lot of us are watching content as passive. We want to watch it and consume. But when you're watching content on YouTube or on other social media platforms, and your intention is for you to create, then there is your mindset shifts. So first of all, how do you know that you will succeed? How do you know that your video will go viral? It's when you're watching social media, watching videos, and you can see that you're watching it not for you to just consume, but for you to get something and use it as a platform to produce for other people to watch. There are millions, they have also made it easy that you can recreate for somebody's own idea. So like I said, I have a lot of things that I have written down that I'm going to share. I learned it and it's working for me, and I believe it will work for you. So number one is to understand that social media has a lot of content. As I'm speaking to you, there are lots of people that are on YouTube, probably on live. Some have uploaded a video, some have done a lot of shorts. So on a minute or on a second basis, something is going on the social media. So, but how will your own stand out from the sea or the volumes of content that have been created or being created or is to be created on YouTube? How do your own stand out? That is what we are going to look at. Like I said, I think I need to off this because it's interrupting me. So I've offed it. So one, how will you know that you're going viral? Number one, how will you know that you will succeed? How do you know that? How will you know that you're doing the right things? It's first of all your mindset. Your mindset. Once the way the apps are conditioned is such that once you open it, they don't just go to the platform of producing immediately. They go on where they push content to you. So are you staying on sincerely, you can stay on social media from morning to night and you have not produced anything, but you can stay on social media with the mindset that I'm just watching to create something from what I'm watching. So now I'll tell you some things you need to do when you are creating. You understand? So one, how do you know that you succeed? One, like I said, when your mindset about watching is to be able to create from what you're watching. That's one. Then another thing, you need to visualize something unique. See what others have not seen. Yes. See what others have not seen. Sometimes it comes as an idea. Sometimes it comes as something that you have researched. You have looked at it severally and you see that if I do this, it will work. Maybe you did it, don't expect instantly that it works. Let me give you an example from my own experience. I used to do live stream and I would just come sit down, be watching. no one is watching. I now look at it, how do I not waste my time? And how do I make it in such a way that once I'm on the camera, I'm talking sense, I'm making sense. I researched on it. I saw that once you come on live stream, if you notice, immediately I started this live stream, I just hit the ground, what, running. And I've been running. Don't mind me, just remember, if you're in this part of the world where I am, you understand what I'm saying. So you hit the ground running immediately. So visualize something that others have not seen. You understand what I'm saying? And when you visualize it, after a while, and you're so convinced that it will work, it may not work immediately, but after a while, it will work. Do you understand? What I'm going to do now is what I've learned, but let me just do it. I'll come back. So I said I'll come back. So one thing, so I said I'll come back. So one thing that made you to watch this video, while you're watching this video, is that probably you want to get your channel to get more engagement. You want to get it to go. You want your videos to be seen by people. That's why you're watching it. So what your target audience? What I'm making this video, bearing in mind that people that watch me are people that want to maximize and make sure that their content is getting enough views as much as. So you need to understand what is your audience, what are you talking about, what is your goal, so that you don't get things mixed up. So like my goal is to, on this video, I'm giving, using my own example. My goal is to make sure that people that will watch this will have something to learn from it. Do you understand? So what, just find out when you're about to create a content, what is the goal of anybody, what do I want my audience to gain. You understand what I'm saying? What you want is entirely different from what your audience wants. What I want as a person making this video is different. If I focus on what I want, this video will not be successful. But now I should focus more on what my audience wants. It's not about me, it's about the person that will be watching it. So I hit the ground running because the person that will watch me needs to learn something. So first of all, you need to plan, you need to research, but while you're planning, don't be an active viewer or active consumer. Because why did I say active? Because you're consuming not for yourself, you're consuming to create something out of it. So before, the attention was post as many. Yeah, if you can, post as many, but as you're posting as many as you can, make sure you're posting contents that draw attention. Yeah, contents that draw attention. What do I mean by content that draw attention? How will it draw attention? It will draw attention from the title and the thumbnail. YouTube has even made it easier. If you go to your studio, you'll be able to they have put in the aspect of AI, where whatever you think, they can easily give you a title, they can easily give you a thumbnails that you can use and put on your videos. Do you understand? So before you post, before it was just post as many as many, it's still relevant, but focus more on the videos I'm going to do. Will it draw attention? Yes, will it draw attention? I started noticing that if I go live, I may not get that audience immediately, but later people will watch it. And will they keep watching? YouTube has a system where they want people that will stay on a video. They want, is your video attracting attention? Or would they just come and they just watch the first 1 minute or 2 minutes, they are off, let me just wind up? No, they want a situation where people that, because it will help them to boost their revenue. And I just made a shot just now that if you need to advertise yourself, if you need people to know you, then you need to be on social media, you need to be on YouTube. Are you getting it? So it's not luck. Yes, it's not luck. Sincerely, it's not luck. Getting subscribers are not, it's not luck. It's something that you do intentionally. If you know the strategy, if you know the format, if you know the game, you understand. So don't think anything just happened. Nobody that has the number of subscriber he has by luck. You understand? I didn't say God factor. God factor is there, but you need to understand that it is not just luck. It's something that people are working on it and they get it. So you need to understand what are other people doing that you need to do. What are the things that others are doing that you need to work on? What are you doing right? What are the things that you're not doing right? Having understood that, you will now be able to to work on what you're doing. It's not luck. People do not people What people do is consume content. They want something that will keep them watching. Something that will keep them watching. So you shift from being a passive consumer to somebody that is a creative, active consumer. It's two different things. Shift from being a passive consumer to a to an a creative, active consumer. Do you understand? You know, sometimes they will tell you, just get the trends, know what is trending, and you can leverage on that. Yes, it's true. You can leverage on what is trending, but make sure that what you're leveraging on that is trending is in line with what you're doing. Yeah, is in line with what you're doing. If it's not in line with what you're doing, then there's no need. That's my own. You understand? So that's my own idea of it. So there's the right format, there's the right scope of what you should do, and if you're not doing the right things, you may not get you won't get the result that you want. So the problem the strategy should be first before you start up anything. So the right strategy. So the right strategy. People find a problem that needs solution. Yeah. Anytime you're on your camera, it should be to find a problem. The journey through the solution, you offer it, then you offer a reasonable solution that can work. Do you understand? So let me ask this question. You wasting your time being a content creator? Okay. So, do you think you what you doing wrongly or rightly? Okay. Sorry, I think I need to stop this. Let me just go ahead and continue what I'm. Okay, let me. So, first, is another thing you need to know is that you may not have all the resources. Well, something is just disturbing that noise. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I think the noise has reduced. I just pray it doesn't shift it again. So now is what resources is available to you. Yeah, some people will say, I don't have the camera, I don't have the team, I don't have people that I will work with. My dear, one thing is to know the resources that is available to you and use it for your own good. Don't wait until everything is perfect. Don't wait until you have everything that you need. Make sure that you're doing something. You're doing something that is beneficial to people. People don't just want to come and watch you and waste their time. People want to come, watch you, and learn something. You understand? They want to watch you and learn something. So, what are the things that you need to do on your videos that will help you? Number one, post something new and fresh. Post something new and fresh on a consistent basis. Something that you can remodel what you have done in the past, make it newer. You get it? Don't be afraid to have your own opinion. You understand? Don't say this is what I feel. You understand what I'm saying? Let me give an example. There was a time I was saying, they shadow bans channels. I said, no, it's not possible. I don't think they shadow ban channels. All the because one, and now said, okay, let me practicalize. Okay, some of these things that they say you should do, you don't do. If you do it, they will shadow ban you. Have you not done it? I said, I've done it. But how I noticed that the more you give it more content, you see that there's literally nothing like shadow banning. Do you understand that? If you don't know the meaning of shadow banning, what it means is that after a while, YouTube or social media platforms will not be pushing your content to people. Do you understand? You make videos and they will just drop it. But really, that's a lie, because it's just that the content you created is not drawing attention. It's not drawing attention, so they have run some things on it and they couldn't get. So you feel you are making videos and people are not watching it. It's just because you have not made enough. You have not made a video that is drawing attention. You understand? So don't be afraid to have your own opinion on any matter. Like I just gave you an example. The opinion I have is it's nothing like shadow banning. It's my own personal view. Another person may tell us that there's shadow banning whatsoever. Don't be afraid of making your own opinion. There are other things I have as opinions. You understand? Share your opinions. People want to hear what's your view. You getting it? Provide value. Provide value. I've said it before. Provide value. Don't waste people's time. Let people join you and gain one or two things. When you're talking with somebody, let it be engaging. Let it be engaging. Learn to teach. Learn to provide value. You understand? Provide value. Talk from your own personal experience. Another person cannot have your experience. That's why it's just like these fingers, that the fingerprints are different. You understand what I'm saying? Another person cannot have your same experience. So that is why it is unique to you. So you share your experience with people and they will see it. I get to me. Live streaming, where you talk, if you're able to go on live, it then means you have mastered how talking to the camera. The other time I was saying that your videos, live stream videos, should not be long, so that people, personally, I'm bored. If I look how many minutes is this video, it may prevent me from watching it. But the longer the video, the more you need extra skill to allow people to have the same attention. Like I said, Make sure your videos are engaging. Make sure it's drawing attention. Make sure people are learning something. Make sure you are using the social media to your own advantage. Don't just consume content. Be an active, creative consumer. That's a few things I want to share. In case you come across this video and you have an idea of, you have an opinion, leave it in the comment section. We'll see how it goes. If you have any question, if you have anything to contribute, I would love to hear from you. Thank you, and God bless you.